This is Dewier, on a 267 win streak about to cue the record-breaking game to achieve a 1000 FKDR. And this is me, the player who accidentally got into that same game and then won. Wait, did I just kill Dewier?
Shut the fuck up, weirdo.
Now you might be wondering, how did me, someone who is statistically 600,000% worse, beat him 31-12? What happened? What did I do to beat literally the best Bedwars player in the entire game? The answer is simple. I used the bow. No, I am not kidding. I am dead serious. This is an extremely underrated item that, despite its reputation, is one of the best weapons in the entire game. This is a top-level item that can be used in a top-level way. I know, it seems crazy, but actually think about how you die in Bedwars. Close combat interactions, getting knocked into the void, getting outgeared. Now imagine you could hit any player from 5 blocks away, and deal 5 blocks of knockback, and deal double the amount of damage in half the time. Sounds like cheating, right? The answer is simple. Get a bow. People have this preconception that the bow is only used by campers and noobs as a crutch. Let's look at the campers. Easy kills, right? Now imagine they can click 20 CPS, and they can telebridge, and they have a bow. Not feeling so safe now, huh? Bedwars is a game of 1,000 questions, and while you can come up with 1,000 different answers, when there's an answer that deals 5 blocks of knockback and half their health in a single shot from any range, that is the answer. You're playing with sticks, and I have a fucking gun. Let's put 5 scenarios into action. They have TNT, bow. They have knockback sticks, bow. They have better gear, bow. They have better players, bow. They have Dewier, bow. You could be thinking the amount of resources it costs to get a bow takes too long. You have to get iron armor and obsidian first. But ask yourself the question, why do you need iron armor and obsidian if you have a bow? To put it simply, the answer is always a bow. So stop trying to fight it. You know I'm right. But if this strategy is so good, how has it built up this massive reputation as the noob weapon? If you even think about it, you'll be labeled as a camper, a bow spammer, a noob, a degenerate, a freak, a weirdo, a swamp creature that sits to pee.
Degenerate trash.
What if I told you you have been carefully manipulated into thinking that you can never use a bow through a long-term, systematic plan crafted by the top 1% of Bedwars? When Bedwars began to gain traction, the top players quickly started to realize how good the bow really was, and how much money could be made if the bow remained a secret. They immediately began on media control, trying to shift the public's view of the bow as a noob weapon through harsh remarks and mockery. Now you're starting to understand why top players have been hiding this for years. Watch as I easily destroy these top players who once believed this was a game of skill. This strategy disregards any opponent with any gear of any skill. There is no god, there is only bow, and the tyrannical pro players know this. They've hid themselves behind a wall of propaganda. They killed the bow lovers, paid off the cops, and donated thousands to live streams for little remarks to paint bow lovers as public enemies, despite doing the exact same thing themselves and winning tens of thousands of dollars in tournaments every single day. How did no one find out about this until me? Someone did. Someone with much more media presence than me. Someone with millions of subscribers. Someone who was on the verge of exposing it all. Technoblade never died of cancer. Dewier shot him with a bow.